Welcome to my basement. In this episode we will revisit the TRS 80 color computer and see if we can upgrade the CPU. We will also have a look at a CPU benchmark for old microcomputers in BASIC. Let's dive in. So yeah, we are back here with the TRS 80. Well, would you look at that? If you want to see how I created this, you can have a look at my other videos, and yeah, it's still dotting. So back to the TRS-80, I'm going to do a follow-up video on this one, and today we will hopefully look at both a CPU upgrade and a RAM upgrade. We will see how that goes, because, you know, when you buy chips from China, you are never truly sure what's gonna happen. But before we start swapping chips around, I'm going to test the machine a bit more. After I released the last video about the TRS-80, I got a comment on that video from Curtis Boyle, and he basically told me how to test the different things in BASIC. So I thought I should run through that and see if the machine is really working. So if you type a print mem, you should get the number of kilobytes, or it's not kilobytes, the number of bytes free, which is 8487. And Curtis says that if you have a 16K machine, it should report a number around 8 or 9K, so I guess that's good. And then his comment tells me how to test the colors, or the, I don't know, not the border color, but the color on the main screen. And you do the CLS command from 0 to 8. And the CLS9 types Microsoft. Not sure what that is, but anyway, well, I know what Microsoft is, of course. Then Curtis goes on to tell me about how I can test the sound output using the sound or the play commands, and the play commands actually takes the notes as letters. So yeah, he even included a small basic program to test the different volume levels as well. And yeah, we can conclude that there was sound, but my TV is not working perfectly. So yeah, then I spent some time online. I was looking for a benchmark that I could run on old machines running BASIC. And I found such a benchmark that has tested a lot of machines actually. And I thought I would run that on this machine before I try to swap the CPU, just in case it actually works. Then we can test if the new CPU from Hitachi is better. So basically there are two tests. I will of course leave the link in the video description. The first one is a computation test, or a floating point test, and the second one is a display test. Since I don't have anything to load media on this one yet, let's just type it in. So yeah, I think I typed in the program correctly. So let's try to time it. So yeah, I will of course look at the video, and in the outro of this video actually give you the real result, but we see that it's about 75 or 73 seconds. And the reason I chose this test is because the website I found it on had tested it on many machines so that I could compare my results with that. And yeah, the Dragon 32 was listed at 68 seconds, and the Commodore 128 was also listed at 68 seconds on that site. Let's type in the display test as well. So a lot shorter program this time, and probably a lot easier to type in correctly at the first go. Let's see if it works. Yeah, so pretty fast, about 6-7 seconds. And that's basically what the website says for the Dragon 32, which is listed at 6.5 seconds there. Okay, let's dive in and do the upgrades. So we have a package from Germany, 100 grams of electronics. So yeah, it's the Hitachi 63C09 EP, and the EP part is important, and this should be an upgrade for the Motorola CPU that's currently in my Tandy color computer. And the notch is pointing that way, and that's important, telling us which pin is number 1. So yeah, we will replace the Motorola 6809 EP with the Hitachi 63C09 EP instead. Okay, so I got it out in the end. It was really tight, which is both good and bad, I guess. I almost destroyed one of the pins, but yeah. So we have replaced the Motorola 6809 EP with the Hitachi 63C09 EP. So yeah, let's see if the machine still boots up. It actually worked. That was a huge relief, because I have quite a few of these Hitachi CPUs. It was not possible to buy only one, you could buy 5 of them, so yeah. And I have my Motorola 6809 in a safe place as well. Let's type in the floating point benchmark next. So the listing is typed in. Let's move closer to the telly so you can see what's going on this time. So yeah, that was interesting. Uh, Not what I expected initially, but of course the CPU is throttled by the clock signal. So even though it on paper is faster, it won't operate on a higher speed in this setup, I guess. So the result is 72 seconds, which was exactly what we saw for the Motorola chip. But the good news is that it works and the basic program works. So yeah, it's a pretty affordable replacement instead of buying a original Motorola 6809. Well, the CPU upgrade didn't turn out exactly as planned. The machine is not any faster. It's still held back by the clock of the system, I guess. But at least we now know that the Hitachi chip is a replacement for the Motorola CPU. And if the CPU breaks, I have plenty of spares. In this video I also planned to do a RAM update, but that did not work out as planned, and I'll leave a clip at the end here that pretty much sums up that effort. If you like content like this, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I do hope to see you next time. Well, as you can see, I bought the wrong chips. We are off by one.